and we're going to talk about some money. Okay, so I don't like, she got me in her bedroom, sitting in my room. Ah. I am dropping the link, boss lady. You come on up. And we're going to wait for Mr. Christopher, wherever he is. Okay, I know I'm behind a little shadow. There you go. Let me get this off. All righty. Hey! I'm missing on Drop the Link Day, but it's okay. I didn't know. Hey, there she comes.
Hey, how you doing? Could you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, good.
How are you?
I'm good, girl. I just rushed back in. I was out.
Okay, okay. So I see that you now you're familiar with who I am.
Hmm. Yeah.
So and we're waiting for people. I think that we got a couple of people live already.
Hmm.
So, but I want to get into, have you ever dealt with stocks?
No, but my mom did.
Hey, moms. That's good. I have a couple of things that I wanted to headline. Now, Mr. Christopher said that he is a day trader. We don't want him to give up too much information because we ain't trying to pay no homage to nobody we ain't supposed to be homaging. Mr. Sunny D over there.
Okay. So,
So what we can start off with is, do you have the app Robinhood?
no.
Okay, so download the app of Robinhood.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna start off with.
All right.
And I put like a stock checklist up there. So
RIBIN or YN?
R wait, hold up. Um ROBINHOOD
Okay.
hood. Yeah. Oh, let me turn my phone off because I don't want to get no messages. Did it show up?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's my stock list. Let me see how can I put us on a side. I apologize if it gets loud because everybody pretty much is excited over here. All right, boss lady, I can't seem to get us all up on here. So let's just do this. So this is the stock list. It says you download the app.
Hmm.
Okay. Is it coming up? Go ahead and register it.
Well, first, before I download it, I just want to, write down some information on it, and then that way I could do more research because before we left, I was doing some research on it the day that you were on the live.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna be taking some notes,
Okay, that's fine. That's
along with
fine.
some of the notes that I already was taking as far as the stock, buying stocks is concerned.
Okay. Hi, Miss Oliver. How are you? What's up, Miss Henderson? All right. So what I'm gonna do is I personally invest in stocks. Okay. I told you when we was over there at a view and a view. My granddaughters, which are 7 and 3, I personally bought them some stock in these two series and Disney. So when you pop up Robinhood, they'll tell you all the different stocks that's available.
Okay.
You don't have to invest a lot of money into stocks, but you can take lunch money and invest in them. And
Thank you,
they,
Ms. Oliver. I'm sorry. I
oh no, go ahead.
misunderstood. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I'm very thankful, Miss Oliver. So basically you take and you put according to what you feel a need to invest in. So if you invest in, let's say $10 per stock, these are my top three stocks that I'm invested in. Dave and Buster's, Tesla, and Carnival.
And what made you pick those?
Okay, so my neighbor, like I was telling you, my neighbor is a stockbroker, and he was just telling me when the pandemic hit, he was like, you should invest in these three things. And I was like, they're not going to go nowhere. Like, who's going to go to Dave and Buster's? Who? No Carnival. And then Tesla, really? He was like, go ahead. At the time, Tesla was $300 to buy in. They didn't skyrocket now. Let's just say it hit very well. Dave and Buster's, you can invest like $10, $20, and then you're still cruising. Like people are going to go ahead and cruise because the investors pushing those cruise ships back out. So these were the top three that he told me to invest in. And then as I got into the investments, I started looking at other things and I did invest in other things.
So when you get ready to invest, what do you actually do?
So basically, when
Yeah,
you add your, go ahead.
StreamYard has a delay. That's why it keeps going in and out.
I'm going in and out.
Hmm.
Oh no, I'm finally somewhere where good Wi-Fi is, and I'm still going.
No, it ain't that. I think it's StreamYard because a lot of people are using it now.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I know it's a large number of people going live. I was like, oh wow, but yes. So basically, when you sign up for Robinhood, they'll help you along the way. It's such an easy app to invest in. I hope I answered your question.
The last part I heard was it's an easy investment to invest in.
Oh, so I was saying Robinhood is an easy way to invest your money. Like they do all the work.
Okay.
So
So
as soon
once
as go ahead.
I'm sorry, so once you click on, it'll pretty much walk you through it.
Yes, it will. How to begin invest. Yeah. So once you sign up for Robinhood, it will walk you through all the processing steps. It'll
Can
set up
you
your go ahead.
is there any way that you could just show us on the screen what it looks like? But
Robinhood. I
without,
can
going into your personal?
oh wow. I don't think so. Like
Like,
that's why I did put up this how to suggestions like stock checklists and things that you need to go through to get there. But I couldn't show you my portfolio because it'll show up my information.
so can you show us what the actual link looks like?
Oh,
'Cause-
sure. I can do that. Let me do that. So it looks like a feather.
Okay, it looks like a feather. Okay.
Yeah, let me go ahead and I'll put that up. Oh, la, 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 la. Yeah, it looks like a feather. It's all green and it looks like a feather.
Okay. Because
See, because
sometimes.
my stuff is coming up. So do you see
Okay.
an all green screen
Yes.
and you see the feather on top?
Yes.
So once you log on to that, it will walk you through step by step and you it's so easy after that. And then I personally look for investments that I thought will grow over time. I know a couple people that do investing short terms. I personally don't. I'm in it for the long haul.
Uh, so you saying long term is better?
From my perspective, it is. That's why I was asking Mr. Christopher, as him being a day trader, he would know. Because the people I deal with do long-term investments. I don't know anyone that do short-term investments.
Okay, that was a good question. LL Henderson asked, "Can you
I'm
type in a search for any stock symbol?" But she's saying use the one with the green feather, or in the stocks on the Robinhood apps that pick only like cash apps.
Now, see, I was told that with Cash App, they had an issue the other day, some type of security breach.
Yeah, I did too, though.
Oh, okay,
And
so
I
you're aware.
and I also heard Christopher mentioning something about that cash app thing also.
Yeah, so I'm not really I'm actually going to back out of Cash App, being as though they had that security breach. No, it's not Miss Oliver, it's not shaky. That's why we're investing according to like lunch money. Instead of you eating out, invest it. So you'll see growth and you won't see like you're missing anything. Do that make sense?
Right. That's why you're saying start low.
Yes. Start low, let it grow, and then you can add more to it when you see growth. That's what
Right.
I would suggest.
It's like putting money in a bank and waiting for your interest.
Exactly. It's just like that. Do that make sense?
Yeah.
So, and I'm a Android user, so I don't know what the app look like on an iPhone. Does it look the same?
I think all the apps would be the same.
Yes, you can search penny stocks on there, and they will make out some suggestions to you too.
That's a good question, Miss Henderson.
Yes, it is a good question. Feel free to ask me any questions that I can answer. I will answer.
Girl,
Now,
in a way, I wish that we would have did this live later on, only
we
because,
can,
only
if you
because,
want to go live later on, because we will get a better audience, and then I
yeah.
can go ahead and spend some time because I'm heading back to the islands 6 o'clock in the morning. So I plan on being up all night tonight.
See, Miss Oliver said yes, because that way, people done already watched the videos they was gonna watch. It is a lot of people live right now,
Yes, ma'am.
and that way you able to get to the nitty gritty, and I could also let people know to come over to this channel because I did put it in the community feed. But when there's other stuff going on out here, girl.
Yes, when the beef is real, people are over there. So what time you suggest we should go? Just give me a time. What's good for you?
Okay, so just knowing that everything that do go on at night, I know that uh
Let's
Sir
do
Kim,
before Mr. Sir King go. So
yeah, so I'm thinking like around, I think goes on around 10 or 11.
yeah. So let's do 9 o'clock to be safe. Is
Yeah,
that
9
good?
o'clock. Yeah, 9 o'clock is good. Hey, the chick Chanel.
Hey, Chanel.
So on your little banner thing that I put on my community feed, can you just change it to 9?
I am going to change it and
And
I'll see you back at 9 o'clock. And then what I'll do is I'll screenshot so I can try to walk you through Robinhood so people can get better understanding.
right. So how much more time do you have right
Oh,
now?
say it again.
How much more time do you have right now? Because I mean, Ms.
I'm
Henderson
free.
she
I'm
asking
free.
some good questions, and in case we don't see her at 9 o'clock, child, I want to get some information out now if we can.
I am free until my girls come and be like, it's time to get off. Matter of fact, let me just ask them. Hold up 1 second.
Okay. Make sure to post the live, ladies. Yes, I'm gonna make sure I post it on my channel too. Yeah, because Miss Oliver, Christopher, he seems to know a lot about trading, but he also is he has some knowledge to this, and he was asking some good questions. If you guys didn't catch Viewers of You channel the other day, and this might just be the wave of the future right now, child. We might not be using no cash no more. And in case we don't, we all need to be knowledgeable of how this works, what we should do. And right now, this might just be the, if we start low right now, by the time it's time to cash out, everybody will have some money or a nice chunk of change. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so these are my daughters. They're grown women.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
So as my channel start growing, you'll see them more. And until they call me and tell me dinner is ready, you have my undivided attention, okay?
Dinner's ready.
Okay,
Girl,
dinner
girl,
ready.
you one of those moms that just blends in, child.
It's
Those
no
are,
worries. I'm a grandma. I'm a grandma.
oh, girl.
Okay, so let's get these questions answered and let's give it 15 minutes and then we'll come back. Is that okay? At
Okay,
9.
so why don't you just start off by telling us how you started out doing it and how it been working for you?
Okay, so like I said, I live in St. Thomas and my neighbor is a stockbroker. So when the pandemic hit, we all kind of like became as a community looking over each other. And then he seen that I was a YouTuber and he was like, well, have you ever invested in stocks? Me and my husband, we never really dealt with the stock market. We have been around a lot of people that do dibble and dabble with the stocks. And I was like, no. He was like, well, start off with this. And he told me Dave and Buster's. And I was like, I don't think Dave and Buster's is going to make any money because it's a pandemic. He was like, you'd be surprised. Go after things that don't seem familiar to you. Go after things that will seem out of the ordinary. So I invested in Dave and Buster's. And my first week in, it hit because as soon as they started opening up certain cities, people start flocking to Dave and Buster's.
Mm.
So I think you got to think outside the box. That's what he taught me. Think outside the box, look at the investments, and think outside of the box. And that's what I did. And so far, it's been very good to me.
Now, are these the type of stocks that once it gets to a certain amount, you can cash out?
You can cash out, but I don't know much about that. Remember, I'm long term. Mine won't cash out for another. I probably won't cash out. I'll pass it on to my grandchildren.
Okay, and if that is like okay, so let's say you pass it down to your grandchildren,
Mhm.
then your grandchildren cash it out to your other grandchildren, and then let's say you have over $3 million. How do you get your money?
Well, so basically, it's like a policy. It will roll over, it will grow, it grow its interest, things like that. I can cash out at any time. I do have where if I do my demise happen, which is common, when my demise happen, it will roll over to my next person. So I'm set up like everything goes to my next, like my beneficiary.
Okay, wait a minute. I think I might be already into something like this, like Prudential, and it was oh my gosh, it was one other one.
Now, so I am aware that a lot of people that's in credit unions have access to stocks.
Yes, and that's how I got in it through my credit union.
Yeah, which are IRA and things like that.
But see, with those, you can cash out. But if you cash out too soon, it will be a penalty.
It will be a penalty. I am aware of that. With Robinhood, they do have a penalty too. But right now, like I said, I'm into a long-term investing and all my stocks are long-term. But I can cash out at any time.
But you just saving it just to pass it on to your kids
Yes.
and family. So yeah, I get that.
So like
Okay.
if I like for sure our meals are different because where I live compared to where you guys live at. Instead of me buying lunch, I'll just go ahead and I'll look and I'll invest it.
So you saying that say you have an extra $5 hanging around, you'll just go invest it.
Yes, ma'am.
So all you have to do is go to your app. And now, do you have to have this a link to your account?
It is linked to my checking account.
Okay, but you don't have it where they just you invest it yourself. They don't like take
Yes.
anything
They
out
don't
without.
take any money out of my account without me approving it. And Robinhood will send me a message and say, "Do you approve this?" And then Chase will send me a message and say, "Did you approve this?"
So how long have you been? How many years have you been investing?
I told you I just started investing in March.
March. So that's March, April, May, June, July, August. So that's 6 months.
I
Okay.
Yes, and I do have a referral code, but being I don't personally dox. I'm not comfortable with giving out my referral code, but I can, you know what I mean, because it's connected to my name. I will
Right.
get dividends if I refer people,
And
but
not only that, it might be better. Like, say, if a family member wants the referral code, that's a uh, you know.
exactly.
But with this YouTube thing,
Yeah, you gotta be very careful. I don't know you people. I'm just, and that's the thing. I just would like to help because someone helped me, someone of the other color, not like this, but like this.
so
And go ahead.
have you seen a lot of growth?
Tesla hit. I got
So,
invested in
so
Tesla.
when you so you don't have to give us a number, but when you say it hit, is that a jumping down hit, or is that a two? Oh, that's a two thumbs up hit. Okay, girl. Okay,
Now
okay.
think about it, Joe. Think about how you might like let's just say if I'm right now, I'm a small tuber. And then out of nowhere, I skyrocket 500-600 people in my chat. That's a that's a
That's
thumbs
two
up,
thumbs
right?
up. Yeah, that's a thumbs up.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So she asked a good question too, but I don't know if you can answer because I know that Miss Christopher knows a lot about bitcoins.
Yeah, I don't do Bitcoins. I don't do Bitcoins. Now, once again, remember, I do stock that's out of the box. That's me. Miss Henderson, I do stock out of the box. Like once again, I told you Dave and Buster's. You would never have thought of Dave and Buster's. You would never have, Carnival. I'm invested in all the cruise ships. I'm invested in energy resource. I like I said,
And
instead of
you
me, go ahead.
and not to cut you off, but these are a lot of people that be calling you out of the ordinary on your phone. I get a lot of calls from Carnival.
Yes, their stock is growing. You can see it on Robinhood. Robinhood tells you every day. I get a ping every single day when it goes up. I get a ping. They let you know.
Mm.
So, like I said, you can start off small, and if you spend $20 on lunch, invest it, and
Yeah.
then see how it go. Give it 2, 3 days. If it works for you, then invest $5 more. Look on there for the suggestions. Look and see. Because it's a lot of YouTube channels that talk about investments outside of our V sector. Look at it. You can look at on the Dow Jones. You can look and see how these investments go.
You're not lying because my brother-in-law does that, and whatever he's doing over there, because he was trying to get me in on it, and I was just like, me, I could be a little skeptical type of person,
Mhm.
but whatever he's doing over there, it's working for him, honey. It is
Yeah,
working for him, but he don't unless you really want to get into it. He's not gonna just go out and just because some people in their mind think that certain things might be a pyramid or a scam or stuff like that.
exactly.
But I know you're not lying. And see, this is the problem with a lot of us. We don't step out of our box. We don't
We
take that
don't.
chance. And I'm saying before, like years ago, you would have to start out with thousands of dollars, hundreds of
Exactly.
dollars to invest. Now they're giving you the opportunity to really start low. Like who was that said that? Miss Oliver. And
Hmm.
and you're right. And I think we really need to touch more on this subject because I'm that type of person. If I could start low, just on the skeptical side, just to see where it's going to go, I'll do something like that.
Yeah, and I think it's also helping each other. Like, we can pass on gossip and we can pass on drama. Let's pass on some good stuff.
Yes, I totally agree with you on that.
And then also, because just also looking at life, like it's a lot of us that don't have life insurance. We don't have anything to leave our family members. We think having a car and a house is an investment, but I just had my grandparents pass and I sold their house and it was barely like, it was
That
no money invested. It was just
another.
like,
I'm sorry, and that is another good topic to touch on too, Angie, because some people don't know the difference between life insurance, whole life insurance, and
in
accidental
term.
and term.
Yeah.
That's something else that we could touch
Yeah,
on.
because
But
we don't, like I said, we don't talk. The other people,
they share their information.
they do. Like, I mean, look at one of them shared it with me. I apologize, boss lady. My granddaughters are just like
Oh
coming
no,
in. They
no,
want
no.
to show some love.
I
So,
know how that is. I know that is.
but I'm not into doxing and, I'm not into the beef sector. I just, so I
All
don't,
right, Miss Oliver, take care. She
yes,
off of
please
her
be
break.
safe. So do you really think that travel and stock research, now Hertz is at $1? Oh, see, look at that. You see how when you start talking and meeting people, I didn't even know Hertz was at $1. Why not?
Well, let me write that down.
Come on, why not? Like, I
Okay,
mean,
so how do you watch it? How do you watch it go up and down?
your phone
What
will alert you. It tells you every single. So what I do is after I finish getting up in the morning and I pray, I look at my stock and I see what it's doing, who went up, who went down. But if, like I said, you have to decide which one is best for you. If you want to be long term, you're gonna have to go through it because think about it. If you give yourself 6 months to a year, it will grow. But if that's not for you, you need to look in short term.
now? What was how does short term work
I
opposed to
have no
long?
idea because I started off with long term from the beginning,
Uh,
so I don't know short term.
all right, I'm gonna have to when we get off. I'm gonna look that. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, because I wouldn't, me personally, I wouldn't waste my time with short term. I'm here for the long run.
I mean,
It's like a marriage.
even with life insurance, I mean, when you're in the credit union, they suggest that you get long term.
Exactly. Because you'll see more of your dollars.
Yeah. Hey, Jackie
No, it
Casey.
does not. Hi, Miss Jackie. I hope you're Mrs. I call everybody Miss, so I apologize. Um, no, it does not take money out of your account without your permission. You can add on, and actually, like when I did sign my family members up and I signed my grandchildren up, I did get some dividends. I start with the referral code. I get free stuff when they sign up. So it's a lot of free stuff that I haven't gotten. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is doing well. So I might add an additional 5, 10, $20 to it.
So when you say it go up, does that mean they add money to it?
So they might give you, like, let's say if I was to send you my referral code as me referring you, because the last time I give someone, because I established a relationship with them on YouTube, so I give them a stock. That was instead of, how when you in your chat you give out money, so I give this person a stock. So when I give them a stock, they gave me a penny stock too. So that penny stock, and I can tell you what that one was. Let me go and I'm gonna tell you what that one was actually about. Because I remember gifting them, and I could tell you exactly what that was. It was GoPro. So
I
when
love GoPro.
yes, I gift them, and then they gifted back to me 2 shares. I got 2 shares in GoPro. Now, granted, that was free. I made what, $17? It was free.
Okay, so now I'm starting to starting to see that
See, boss, hey, you want me to talk money? I'm from up north too, so I know how this goes.
yeah, girl. I'm trying to see how the money is gonna grow. You know what I'm saying? If you put $20 in this and you see you get a ping on your phone,
Hmm.
that ping could mean 100, the ping could mean 300, the ping might even could go down and only ping $50. But I want to know, as long as the ping go off, is it pinging up some money towards it?
You'll see, because you'll see green. Like I said, every morning, every day, the beginning of the day and the end of the day. I personally don't check my stock every day. I do check it on Mondays and Fridays, as you know, Wall Street is open. So in the beginning of the morning, you'll see where what your stocks went through, and you'll see at the end of the day what it didn't go through. It'd be like green or it'd be red. You'll see where your money is going.
Okay, so at what point do you have to keep at? All right, say you started off with $20, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you didn't want to eat lunch that day, so you have an extra $10. How do you know when to put an extra couple of more change to it?
You don't know. You just, hey, do it. You know, ain't nothing. Scared money don't make no money. Come on.
So you saying that the more that you add to it, the more it'll grow.
Yes, the more you invest, the more your profit.
Okay.
You
All
know
right.
that.
I'm asking because I just want to know because
Oh no,
I
you
mean,
can ask
I
any
mean,
questions. I'm here for you.
you
Whatever you
just
need me to answer.
so it don't make no sense just to leave. If you start off with 20 and you leave that 20 for that same $20 for 2 years, that's not going to make it grow,
Yes,
right?
it will.
It will.
It,
So
it,
that's what
it,
I'm saying. What's the point of adding more if you could just leave that same 20 you started off with?
you can do that. You can leave it at a standstill, or you can go and add more to make it grow even bigger. Like if I leave it at a standstill, like let's just say hypothetically, I invested $20 and I'm in it for 3 months. I see my $20 grew to $105. Okay.
Hmm.
Why wouldn't I take and say, okay, if I seen it grew $105, why not add it $25? Add another additional $25 to it. Because it ain't doing nothing but growing. Even if
Girl,
they,
you gonna make me have to dig out my paperwork
yes,
because I,
ma'am,
I, I I
you
started
should.
I
Make
started
a
one
phone
like
call.
this in 1984, and from today I never even paid it no mind because I no longer work for that school no more, but it was still long term. And now talking to you, hell, I probably could be sitting on some real dough right now.
Yes, you could. Yes, you could. I know of a lot of people. I just joined the Navy Federal Credit Union and they instantly hit me with the information about stocks. You guys probably have it and don't even know.
That's what
Don't
I'm saying.
don't let your life go. And then people find out you had some dough.
And when I first started out at the credit union, I started out with $100.
Miss Jackie, I think that's a good look. You started out with $100. Also, lady, if you don't go check and see how many dividends you have and what you got going on,
And this is I'm dead serious. I started this in 1984 when I
oh
first
my
got a job.
goodness. It might
You
be
know,
nice. It
you know
might
how
be nice.
how you have people come to your school and they start talking to you about different type of funds. But see, what they did was they mixed that in with going through the credit union. See, not like how you did it. They did it like we actually had to sit down and do paperwork.
Well, I guess now that let me, Miss Jackie, yes, my job has stopped, and I think you should invest with your job. and make this little hustle. You can never go wrong with having more than one investment. You
Girl,
can't.
I know that one of them things started out with a C, and I'm gonna have to dig out my paperwork. I can't even think of the name, but I remember I went through Prudential and one other one,
Mm.
but it starts with a C.
I know about the dividends.
Child, I don't know. This was so many years ago, and
Pull
I
out
never
your
paid it no
paperwork.
mind because I never put no more money in it.
But
I,
it grows. You don't have to you don't have to add on to money to it. It will still grow.
that's what I'm saying, and I'm gonna have to really look into that. Shoot, I have a credit union too. I need to start asking questions about.
Yes, you
Girl,
should.
I'm
Because you
about to
know,
call that credit union tomorrow. You put
but you know that like when your money is invested in banks, they collect the interest off your money. So you never know how much money y'all got with this credit union. You started in '89. You might got a couple
no,
of dollars.
84,
Oh my
1984.
goodness. 84. Come on. Come on.
Mm-hmm. And I never even thought about it. Now that we talking to you, because I remember putting long term on my paper,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I still have on because I really don't throw away nothing. But I'm gonna have to dig this out and start making some phone calls because
Exactly. I think you should. I think because you never know where, like I said, when you pass away, your social security number comes up and people have to take over your estate in your name. So, you have to go get the wills and registered and things like that. So they find whatever your social security number is attached to. They find your debts. They find what free money you got, what money you got, what stocks, bonds, everything. They find out everything about you at the register of wills.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Being that you went through it a whole different way, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I went through it actually sitting down, filling out paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
Um, these people, like, we didn't actually like go and say, you know what, I want to invest in this, I want to invest in it. The people would do it for you.
Mm.
The company would invest in these uh different stocks or whatever for you. And then we would just basically, being that it was long term, we didn't have to keep putting no money into it.
It
So
just grew.
yeah, so how do we know? I'm talking about after all these years. How do we call the company to find out, the outcome of everything?
So basically, let's say if it's the teachers union that you was a
Mhm.
part of,
Yeah.
okay. So I'm quite sure they had a certain kind of stock. So you contact that number that's on your paperwork and you ask them what happened, what's the dividends, do you have any form of can you collect off it? Because
Oh
it's
yeah,
just
I
like
know.
when
I know.
you
I know you could collect off of it because normally I don't really get into nothing that I can't collect back off of. So I definitely know that it was one that you could collect off of, but I never did because I never even paid it no mind seriously until now.
Well, like I said, it's nothing but a phone call, and right now you have nothing but time and opportunity. So
Right.
call them and find out where you stand in that form of credit union. What did you invest in at that time? And then they will tell you. They're obligated to tell you if it
Mhm.
grew or if they because right now, with the world being under bankruptcy and things like that. But your money, at least the money that you did start off and invest in, that's protected. I am aware of that.
Okay, and then are you aware of other ones that are good to invest in? Because I noticed you had Disney up there.
Oh, so that's what I invested with my granddaughters. So I opened them up personal accounts too. That's what I was saying. Because if you see the monkey and the frog, that's what I call them.
Oh,
So I opened up personal accounts for them. And and I allowed them to pick what they wanted. So they picked Disney and Surrey.
okay. All right.
Oh, see, LL Henderson is on it.
Wait,
First, see, that's
what?
why we need to be writing this down because LL Henderson gave us Hertz. I'm going to go look into Hertz right now. And then now, just talk about GoPro. I'm already invested in GoPro.
So you said Hertz and GoPro?
Yeah, that's what LL Henderson said earlier. Hertz is at
Okay,
$1.
but where is y'all looking at this at to find all of this out at?
When you sign up for Robinhood, they'll tell you, they'll make suggestions. And then with like when Henderson is saying, okay, Nokia, look, they dropping gems. L. Henderson, you need to come up. We need you back at 9 o'clock.
She at work too right now, daggone it.
Okay, L. Henderson, when would you be available? Because she's obviously looking stocks up as we speaking. And she's dropping gems. She's dropping it.
Okay, so she must have opened it up then.
Yeah, because like if I open up mine right now, see, I only got my one phone. I don't know why I didn't bring both phones. When I open mine up, they make all the suggestions too, and they'll tell me what's out there. Like Twitter is down right now. Netflix is up.
What about YouTube?
I never see YouTube. It's Google though. YouTube is Google.
Oh, Google. What about Google?
Bitcoin is down. I don't see Google.
So it's better to check for the ones that are up, right?
I mean, think, boss lady. Remember, we're thinking like this and not like this. Okay? We're thinking outside the box. We're not going with the familiar.
Okay.
That's what I want to keep you in mind, because I don't go with the familiar. Now, whatever, I am not a stockbroker. I am not control of your money. I'm just giving you some suggestions. I don't take nobody money, and I'm not a scammer, and I don't dox. I mean, you got all these disclaimers up.
So basically, the ones that people might not think are doing what it's supposed to do.
The ones that we don't think about
are the ones that's probably with the 2 thumbs up right now. Oh, okay, cool.
Exactly. But we're gonna come back at 9 o'clock, like you suggest. We got 1 hour. Let's let everybody go ahead and do the gossip and the beef sector and stuff like that, and we'll come back. I'm going to change the thing, and then I'm gonna say about 9:15. Let's do an hour so we can get this out. L. Henderson, LL Henderson, I hope you come back, because you sound like you got it going on. I'm so happy that you are investing H&R Block. Look at this. Look at this. And this is the thing. We indulge in, we have some people that's in our life that we don't even take advantage of in this aspect.
You have that right. Well, LL Henderson, I hope to see you back. I hope you off by then. Honestly, I think we should start at around 10. But 9, if 9 is good for you, then 9 is good. But I know if she at work now, it's going on 8 o'clock. I don't know.
So let's do 9:15. I'm going to change the banner. You come back. I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, I don't have my daughters have an iPhone, so I can get an idea of what Robinhood look like on the iPhone from my phone, because I'm an Android girl, and we can take it from there. Okay.
Okay. All right. She said okay too.
Oh yes, thank you, LL Henderson. I really appreciate it. I'm thankful. Let's come back and write any questions that you have. Let's try to keep it in general and not personal. I know you want me to tell you a dollar sign.
No, I don't want you to go. I don't want you to tell me the dollar sign, but I want you to tell me how the dollar sign works.
Okay, that's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, how the dollar sign works. If you put this dollar on this, how long would you see a return, whether it's up or down? Of course, people don't want to know where their money going now.
Look at her snack. She's so late. She be sleep on office.
Girl, we know you gonna be up at 9:15, 10:15, 11:15, a snack, girl, and you still gonna get up for work. But
Yes.
no, at 9:15, a snack, and I know that you can be knowledgeable also. But we're talking about stocks and investing in stocks. And right now, Angie Pooh, we're gonna sign off now, and we're gonna come back at 9:15. And if you're looking for the link, I put it on my community feed.
Yes. So basically, we're going to talk about making money. We're going to talk about sharing and growing into the stock market. We're going to give up some suggestions of things that you can invest in. And I'm all for, I call it lunch money. You invest lunch money and then you sit back and you wait.
Okay.
So, oh, you like those conversations? We all like those conversations and money. Like, let me give you an example. LL Henderson, you can check this. This is so bad. But do you know when they pass away, they stock grow? Kate Spade stock high rock.
And why is that? I'm
Elvis
saying,
Presley is one of the famous
oh,
dead.
oh, 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 I thought you talking about just a regular person.
Oh no, Kate Spade is a regular person. She committed suicide, but she has like a collection. She got
But
shoes.
she got the pocketbooks.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, and then, okay, I see exactly what you're talking about.
Yes. When these people die, they skyrocket. So if you get some stock into their stock, even if you can get penny on a dollar, like if you get, yeah, because they items grow by. If you can get like let's say if I had $50 into Kate Spade, she died.
Yeah, okay.
Did that make sense to you, boss lady?
Girl, two light bulbs went off in my head. Two light
See,
bulbs.
we try to get off the phone and we ain't getting off the phone. We try to get off this line, but we ain't getting off this line. The people coming in and they asking more questions and we ain't getting off.
Her company will continue, but her name is
yes, most definitely. So these are the things that I'm telling you to think outside of our box. Hi 99.
Hey 99.
Boss lady, we ain't thinking like us.
Right, we got to think like them.
Mm-hmm. And I apologize if anybody is in a chat that's of the color. We're not being offensive.
We ain't being offensive, but we got to start thinking alike, child.
We got to start thinking. Let me tell you something. No cape is coming to save us. We got to save our damn selves.
Okay.
And so let's get off 9:15. I'll change the banner. We're gonna come back. LL Henderson gonna come back. She's gonna drop some things for us. I'm going to look up some different stocks so you guys can have an idea of what will be some good ways.
And a snack. We would love for you to come back too, girl.
And the link will be dropped. So if anybody wants to go ahead and add on, we can do that. Like these are my people. So like when they start talking, when you get around them and they start talking, sometimes you just gotta shut up and listen.
Because all this time they could be thinking you don't know a daggone thing about it. But little do they know you already got your toes, your fingers, your brain, and everything already in the pot already.
And my theory is it's not about me. It's about my legacy.
Oh yeah, we got to come back on this one.
Yes, ma'am. And then also I've been through that whole register of wills and inheritance. I just closed out actually today. Today was the day I closed out, and my grandma passed away September of 2019. I just sold the house on my birthday, and I just closed out today. And I've been through it all. So if anybody have any questions, LL Henderson, boss lady, do you know LL Henderson personally?
No.
Okay. See, because LL Henderson, being as though people docs, we don't want to get in cold thing in the referral link because your name is attached to that. And I don't want anybody to be like, well, I went on Angie Poo page and I hooked up with somebody and I got a referral code and then they doxed me. You know what I mean?
You know what? It's better for at this point, since you already know about it and a lot of us is really putting our foot in it, that like you said, open up the link that she gave you. And at 9:15 we'll she'll leave the link to that app in the description. And you can go and check it out and do your own research. And that way you'll be able to share it with your family and then drop the link to your app to your family members. It's
So what
better to
I
keep
am,
it in your family, child.
yes, what I'm doing is opening up the door. I'm opening the door. You have a choice to walk through. And while you in there, you can kick up your shoes and pick up your feet and take off your shoes and get comfortable. Or
Put
you
on
could
some
just,
puppies.
you can have a dinner, or you can go ahead and you can just go to go.
But again, that's a good thing. Thinking outside the box. And you are absolutely right. Because I'm going to be dead on it on that phone call tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Hmm.
ma'am. And I'm quite sure. See, that's the thing with credit unions. They're 24 hours.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk to a machine. I want to talk to a live
No,
person.
a live person, 24 hours.
Well, not with mine. The computer seems to know every damn thing. I don't want to have to keep going through all these buttons to get to, you know how you just press zero and you think you want to get a live person? Nah,
Yeah. Now,
nah.
see, a snag. We just said that when someone give you a referral code, which I gave it to my family members, and I free gifts one person on in my chat that I knew, and I received some dividends too. I received the free shares, and so I gave her. So
Well,
yes,
she knows that it helps you grow, but I don't think Angie Pooh is doing this to get a come up. I think that she just do
no,
it. No, because it does help you by you referring somebody, and then that's helping with whatever you got going on also. If you gave out your link, but what she's doing is she wants to
opening
just
the door.
spread
I'm
the
just
word,
opening the door
yeah, and enlightening people. That's what this
because
live is about.
someone helped me. Someone helped me. Someone helped me. And I'm here to help my people. This is not the first time I talk about stocks. I've always dropped in people's chat and say, hey, such and such hit. I've been on so many people's chat and I did it. I have no problem helping people. You know,
I,
you can email me. I will put my email address up here. You can email me and I can personally help you if I can, but I will not take any of your money. I don't know you folks. You know what I'm saying? But I have no problem with helping.
exactly a snack. Exactly. Especially when you can start out with nothing.
Yes.
$5. Hell, I
Five
spent.
lunch money. Lunch money. Okay, people are coming in more and more. Boss lady, we need to go ahead and retreat. And
Okay.
guys, please come back at 9:15. You know, we're gonna try to get in and talk about this and we're gonna have some stock options. And you know, I'm here to just help. And please pass the word. Anybody is invited. You know, no
So a
sides
snack.
here.
Go get your sisters on YouTube, and we'll be back at 9:15 on this channel.
Yes, ma'am. And
All
then the
right, you
link
guys.
will be dropped. We will drop the link and then people can come up and ask any questions. If you have any questions that I can personally help you with, and that's my email address right there. I'm not worried. I don't dox and I have that disclaimer out there. And like I said, it's more people keep coming. So boss lady, I appreciate you.
All
I
right.
really do.
All right. I'm
And
about to jump in your chat real quick before you sign off.
okay.
All right.
Okay, guys, we'll see you back at 9:15. We're going to talk about getting some money and some stocks, and we're going to find out how to get some money from these stocks. So come back 9:15, and I'm out. Deuces.